Daniel, hurry up, your toast is getting cold. It's gone 8:30. Daniel! Your toast is cold and we're going to be late for work.
Morning, Mac. Hello, anyone at home?
You've got my patient list, please, Sarah.
No. You haven't got any patients today. You wanted some time off for your paperwork, remember? Hi, Mac. Right. Oh, it's lovely to be working in such a friendly environment.
My office?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't mind me, will you?
Morning. Something I said?
No, it's Mac and Julia.
Oh, no. No better than I take it.
Nope, you could cut the atmosphere with a knife.
Great.
A couple of spilt kids.
All right.
Morning, Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy.
So, ready for your drop-in clinic this morning?
You're on drop-in, are you? Good luck.
Give me a chance to see some of the Leatheridge walk-in wounded. Practice my amazing emergency techniques.
Don't get too excited, mate. It's not like A&E on a Friday night round here. More like lastminute.com for sick notes.
Sounds like a challenge. I'll give you a call if I can't stand the pace. See you later.
Bye.
So, anything to report? You know, you and Flash Pants.
Come again.
Did anything happen?
Oh, yeah.
It didn't, did it?
He cooked me dinner.
I know that. I meant, did anything, you know?
No, of course not.
Sorry, I just thought you two were getting on a bit.
He invited me around for dinner, and it was lovely.
All right, my mistake.
Anyway, I think there's more to Jimmy than meets the eye.
Oh, yeah?
Don't let me stop you with your work, Greg.
That's all right. I can wait a few moments.
No, I don't think so, because, oh, your first appointment's arrived. Bye-bye, Greg. Hello, Mr. Higley, if you'd like to take a seat. Dr. Robertson will be with you soon.
Morning, Mac.
Jimmy, I'm really sorry, but that earring, it's got to go.
Sorry?
I know it's very modern, but I just don't think it's appropriate.
Well, you never said anything before.
No, because someone told me I was being old-fashioned, so I held my tongue, but it's no good. It does have to go.
But the female doctors are allowed to have earrings.
That's not the same, and you know it.
So that's discrimination.
Come on, Jimmy, please. As of Monday, no earring. Okay.
Hi, Wes. It's Sally Waters. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Look, I've just been a little bit delayed. I'll be in as soon as I can. Sorry. Yeah, no, it won't be that long. Yeah, okay, Wes. I'll see you soon then. Okay, bye. Right, can we go now, please?
I'm not going into work yet, love. In case you hadn't noticed.
Yeah, well, I can't hang around any longer. You're going to have to find your own way in. I'm late enough as it is.
Sally, I'm really not feeling too good.
I have got an important meeting. Wes has only been with us a couple of months. What sort of impression do you think I'm making?
Oh, hello? I'd like to see a doctor as soon as possible, please.
I might have known where this was heading.
Waters? Daniel Waters? Sally, wait. Sally!
Don't you think you'd be better off at home?
What?
You haven't got surgery today, Mac. There's no need for you to be here.
What about the case conference?
We can manage without you.
Oh, cheers.
Greg and I can discuss it. You're in no fit state. Why don't you go home?
Should Matt be in on this one? Although, Helen's right. We can manage, I'm sure.
You trying to get rid of me?
No, you just look like you need a break. You can do paperwork at home.
Maybe you're right.
I see you've been here quite a bit, Mr. Waters.
I've not been feeling too well recently.
No? Headache, stomach pains, dizziness, fatigue. You've had several tests, I see.
Yeah.
All of which proved negative.
Well, they didn't find anything at the time, but I know the doctors were quite concerned.
Right. What can we do for you this time?
It's my chest. I was getting dressed this morning, and I got this unbelievable shooting pain across my chest, like a stabbing sensation. Tightness all around here.
Right.
I think I may have had a heart attack.
Well, let's take a little look, shall we?
anyone needs me today, I'll be working from home, OK?
Right you are, Mac.
Where's Mac off to?
Sorry?
Just seen him leaving.
Oh, he's just going to...
Mac's been called away.
Eh?
He's had to go to a social services conference.
There's nothing in the diary.
Oh, that's funny.
It was all a bit last minute. He said he really ought to attend. Actually, Julia, he's going to be at that conference all day, so maybe you could nip home and pick up some of your stuff on his way.
Well, I don't see why I've got to sneak back into my own house. I suppose you're right, though. I could, couldn't I? OK, thanks.
OK, good.
Sally, it's Daniel. I've seen the doctor and he's a little concerned, but he thinks I'm all right.
Of course you're all right. I could have told you that. Honestly, Daniel, you've been to see the doctor so often recently. I'm surprised he hasn't given you a loyalty card. You'd have enough points by now to get your own medical unit.
But you don't understand. I was in agony earlier. You might have taken more notice.
Daniel, I am just a little bit busy at the moment. I think it's about time you stopped wasting people's time with this.
I'm still not feeling very well, in spite of what the doctor said.
I've got to go.
Sally.
I'm sorry, Daniel. I really have to go. Wes is here. Bye.
Sally. Sally?
Right, Sarah, I'll be back after lunch. So if you've got any problems, just ask Faith.
Right you are, Julia. Off to the conference as well, are you?
No, I've got some to do. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye then. Up to something, are we, ladies?
Have you found that file yet?
No, not yet.
Well, you better get a move on.
Honestly, I've seen a suspected broken neck, a possible heart attack, and a phantom pregnancy so far this morning.
Welcome to our world.
When people got better things to do.
Well, some of them might be right. I mean, take this, for instance. You think this is bogus?
Certainly not. That's definitely the result of too many cream cakes, without a shadow of a doubt.
They taught you well, Dr. Jimmy.
Yep. I only lost 3 patients in my final practical.
Not bad. You'll help reduce our waiting list in no time.
Oh, I'm champing at the bit.
I love the earring, by the way.
Don't get too fond. Max told me to lose it.
Oh, well, that doesn't surprise me. He's not the most progressive of doctors, and that combined with the mood he's in at the minute. You free for lunch?
Yeah, sure.
Well, perhaps we'll go for a bite to eat at the bar around the corner then.
It's a date.
OK, give me a chance to get to know you and see if you actually know anything about medicine at all.
Is it old? You know, just didn't have a clue. Somebody who's got a bit of energy and experience, and you're able to talk to her from the office. Yeah, I did. No.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Sorry, I didn't expect to see you here.
No, likewise. Helen told me to come home.
Oh, well, I thought you were out at a conference.
Hmm?
Faith said you were at a conference.
Ah.
What?
We've been set up.
Oh, right. Well, I'll kill her.
Faith or Helen?
It's bad enough, isn't it, without other people interfering?
Yes. Well, I needed some time to think, so it's probably just as well.
Yeah, well, I needed to come and get some of my clothes. Right, well, I won't be long. I'll just go and sort out a few things and I'll be out of your way.
Sorry I'm late, everyone.
Daniel.
Angela, sorry. I'm a bit later than I said I would be, I know, but I'll work through lunch, all right?
Could you step into my office for a minute, please?
Julia, I want you to understand. This has been a real shock. I discovered my wife had an abortion and didn't tell me about it. How was I supposed to take that?
Well, I need you to understand why I did it, Mac. You had just left me. It was one of the worst times of my life. I was on my own, I had 3 children, and I could not have coped with having another baby. Now, what was I supposed to do?
You should have told me. Do you really think I'd have left you in that predicament if I'd known? What do you take me for? I've always looked after you and the children. And I would have looked after that baby if I'd known.
So, how are you feeling now?
I'm still in a bit of pain.
But the doctor didn't find anything wrong with you.
Not specifically, but he's concerned.
So am I. Asthma, eczema, suspected appendicitis, etc., etc. So what is it this time? Now, the thing is, Daniel, if the situation doesn't start to improve, we may have to consider taking further action.
I can't help the way I'm feeling.
Yeah, and we can't help it if we have to dismiss people for not doing their job properly. Your work's really begun to suffer as a result of all these continuing absences. Most of them without a doctor's certificate to back up your claim. I'm giving you fair warning, Daniel.
I can only do my best, Angela. No, if you'll excuse me. I've got a lot of work to do on the Anderson account.
Actually, you don't need to worry about the Anderson account. I've given that to Dawn. She's been doing really good work on it while you've been away. She deserves it. Anyway, it'll give you a chance to catch up with some of your other clients.
Mac? Maybe I was wrong to have not told you about the baby back then. But I was so angry with you for leaving me, I couldn't have talked to you. Anyway, how would you have coped with me having another baby? You just left me for someone else.
I'd have found a way.
Do you think it was easy for me to make a decision like that? Getting rid of our baby was the hardest thing I have ever had to do in my life.
Oh, sorry.
After you.
Thanks. Thanks for dinner last night, Jimmy.
Pleasure.
I had a really lovely time.
Me too.
So, thanks again.
Anytime.
I better get that coffee. Sorry. Thanks.
Dawn, I've just been reading your report on the Anderson account. It's great stuff. God, for the laugh at me, seeing my dad was having such a struggle. Anyway, keep up the good work. Dean, actually. Well, don't just sit there. Somebody call an ambulance.
OK, Jimmy, so what's the story then?
Story?
I want to know all about you. I want to know what you've been doing, who you've been dating, what your star sign is, how much you paid for your cosmetic surgery. What? Well, you're not going to tell me those impossibly good looks are all your own, are you? Uh-oh, here comes my husband. So the chat-up lines are going to have to cease. If you could just pretend you don't know me.
Is someone bothering you?
Jimmy, Ronnie, Jimmy.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
As you can see, Jimmy's a doctor.
We never close. Hello?
I was going to go and help Greg at the bar. You all right?
Oh, Jimmy reckons that this is just cream cakes.
Yeah. I think you should get a second opinion, though.
I didn't notice anything untoward this morning. No, his blood pressure, his heart rate were fine. I just put it down to a panic attack. Yeah, I'll call back later, see how things are. Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Problem?
One of the patients I saw in drop-in this morning, he's just been admitted to St. Phil's. I wanted to know if I'd found anything wrong with him.
You didn't?
Absolutely nothing whatsoever. I mean, really, I checked everything.
Well, I believe you. Well, listen, no need worrying about it now. I mean, perhaps just give him a call in a couple of hours, see how you're getting on.
Yeah.
Sally Walters. I see. Where is he now? Okay.
Daniel!
It's all right, Sal. I'm okay. It's all right.
Daniel, what happened? They said at the office you'd had a heart attack or something. I mean, why have they let you out?
I'm okay. Honestly, I collapsed in the office. They got an ambulance for me, but the doctors couldn't find anything. I'm gonna be all right.
So there's nothing wrong with you?
Probably an anxiety attack, they think.
I don't think I can take much more of this.
Sally?
I mean, first it's the daily trips to the chemist, then the doctor surgery, and now you're checking at the hospital. I mean, what's next, Daniel? You're gonna get an ambulance every time you have a cough.
It wasn't me who called the ambulance, it was the office. They were worried about me. The doctor I saw this morning was worried. You're the only one who doesn't seem to care about my condition.
Your condition? I mean, what condition?
I'm not sure. The doctor at the mill just said I should take things easy given my condition.
Right. Now, I've heard enough. We're gonna get to the bottom of this one way or another. Come on. We're gonna go see this quack of yours.
Sally?
Come on.
Yeah. That's great. Thanks. Okay, bye.
Everything all right?
Yeah, it was just an anxiety attack. He's just been discharged.
That's a nice one.
So you haven't managed to kill anyone on your first morning after all?
Nope. Daniel Waters is safe in my hands.
Daniel Waters?
Well, what, you know him?
Well...
Everybody knows Daniel Waters.
You could say he's a regular visitor. Oh, that would be the hospital again. He's been readmitted.
Hi. How are you? Excuse me, wait.
Ooh, wonder who that was.
That's none of your business. You're in no condition to be chasing around after impressionable young doctors.
I can't help it if I find him as devastatingly attractive as I do my own husband.
You are such a sweet talker.
And you make sure you keep it that way.
More chocolate and coal, you mean?
Oh, no more coal's giving me terrible indigestion. He is very good looking, though.
He's all right, if you like that sort of thing. But Sarah tells me that there's more to our Jimmy than meets the eye.
So he is a man of mystery, then. I can't wait to get to the bottom of this one.
Steady.
Thank you. Very nice.
Yeah.
Not so good at this on my own.
I better go and get those clothes I came for.
Stay a bit longer?
Oh, got to get back to the mill.
Right. Right.
Congratulations, you passed with flying colours.
Sorry?
George, you passed your inspection.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, I was sweating it for a bit, I can tell you. Outside of medical school, it's probably one of the toughest examinations I've undergone.
Right, I've just got a few more bits to sort out upstairs. I won't be long.
How did it get to this? We've had our differences. I've lost count of the problems we've had, but we've always managed to sort it out, haven't we? In the end.
Yes, we have always managed to sort it out, but it's taken its toll. And why do I always feel as if I'm the one that's doing the making up?
I'm trying to make up now.
Yeah, but it's always the way, isn't it, Mac, when it's too late? Why didn't you talk to me earlier? You see? You just never discuss anything with me, do you? How do you expect us to have a proper, healthy relationship if we don't talk to each other? First sign of a problem, you clam up. You see, that's exactly what I mean. Your way of dealing with problems. Well, I can't cope with that anymore, Mac. You know, if we've got problems, we should be sorting them out together. I'm going to go and get the rest of my things.
This is them now.
Right. And which one of you is Dr. Clay?
I did explain that surgery wasn't open yet.
I'm Sally Waters, Daniel Waters' wife. I'd like to know which one of you has been treating my husband.
Mrs. Waters, I'm very glad you both came in to see me.
Oh, really?
It'll give us a chance to talk about things together, and maybe we can help alleviate Daniel's condition.
Ah, yes, his condition. What exactly is this condition that everybody keeps talking about? Because as far as I'm concerned, my husband doesn't actually have a condition. He has a very vivid imagination, but there's nothing actually wrong with him. However, as long as people like you continue to play him along and encourage him, it's really little wonder that he thinks he's ill all the time.
Mrs. Waters.
It really would have been a lot easier for all of us if you had just told him from the beginning there was nothing wrong. It would have saved a lot of bother.
Mrs. Waters, why don't you and Daniel come and talk about this in my room? Maybe we can help sort a few things out.
This really is a terrible waste of everybody's time.
Mrs. Waters?
Oh, come on, Daniel. Let's sort this out once and for all, shall we? Then it was his legs, couldn't feel any circulation apparently, thought it was thrombosis, I knew it wasn't, went to the doctors did tests, then he thought it was arthritis, did more tests. I mean, come on, at what point do you realise that enough tests are enough? There's nothing wrong.
Mr. Waters, are you happy to discuss things with your wife?
Of course he is. He's delighted to. He never stops trying to discuss it with me, do you, Daniel?
Mr. Waters?
It'd be nice if Sally actually did listen to whatever you've got to say. It's the first time she's taken any notice in my health for ages.
That's not true.
Mrs. Waters, as I said in reception, I'm very glad that you're both here to see me. I have to admit that this morning I also believed, just like you, that there was nothing wrong with Daniel. When I was phoned with the hospital later on, I realized that there really was some cause for concern.
So now you're saying there is something wrong with him?
Well, yes, and I'd like to get to the bottom of what might be causing the problem. Daniel thinks he has something wrong with him at almost any time, isn't that so?
Yes.
Actually, there is nothing physically wrong with him at all.
Are you saying Daniel's a hypochondriac?
Well, that's your word for it, Mrs. Waters, but I can't really diagnose it as such. However, there is something causing...
Did you actually have to go to medical school to work this out? I mean, thank you so much, Dr. Clay, for your amazing diagnosis. It really is astounding. You must feel very proud. It's a breakthrough for medical science. How long did it take you to get to this point? I mean, I've known for months now that Daniel's got hypochondria. Really, we must rush him straight home to his sickbed, mustn't we?
Hold on a minute, Mrs. Waters. I don't think you quite understand the seriousness of the situation. Daniel was taking the same pills today because he was ill. He wasn't making it up. He wasn't faking it. He was rushed into that hospital because he actually collapsed. What Daniel has is as serious as any real illness. It's neurosis and can be brought on by any manner of things. Anxiety, bereavement, stress, and it can lead to some very serious physical symptoms if it goes untreated. Now, you've seen what it's done to him today. If you don't address the situation now, things are going to get worse.
What are you suggesting we should do?
Well, you both need to help figure out what might be causing the situation. Is there anything that's making you particularly anxious right now? Problems at home, pressure at work, that sort of thing?
Well, there's definitely pressure at work, isn't there, Daniel?
That's the least of my worries.
Oh, come on. That boss of yours is a tyrant.
I couldn't give a damn about her. It's your new boss that worries me.
Wes? What about him?
I saw you with him today.
Have you been spying on me, Daniel?
Like a couple of young lovers you were on that park bench.
You don't actually think I'm having an affair with him, do you?
Are you denying it?
No, I'm not denying it, because it's too ridiculous to deny. We went out for some fresh air. We were working on a project.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. And even if I was interested in him, which I'm not, Wes is hardly somebody you'd have to worry about.
He was all over you.
Daniel, he's gay.
Oh.
Maybe it would help if the two of you started to communicate a bit more. The important thing now is that Daniel's fears, his anxieties, are addressed, not dismissed. The more his complaints are rejected, the worse he'll feel.
Are you saying that you think that I helped cause Daniel's illness?
No, I'm not saying that at all, but there's an awful lot you can do to help him. I mean, Daniel's caught in a vicious circle right now. He needs attention, not rejection. Now, with your permission, both of you, I'm going to refer Daniel to a psychiatrist, and let's see if we can start to sort this thing out, shall we?
Well, I still think it's silly that something unreal can cause so much distress. I mean, it's all in the mind.
It's all in the mind for those who don't have it, but for those who do, it's all too real.
Julia, wait. You're right. You are absolutely right. I have to accept what you did. You had to go through an abortion without my support and without my knowledge, but it was a long time ago and time's moved on, and I think we should move on with it. Look, I know I find it difficult to give vent to my feelings. Some people may find it very easy, but I find it extremely difficult. And I know that sometimes I back into a corner. No, I know, but I don't do it so that I can control any situation. Look, it may sound like a stupid reaction, but that's how I get affected by the things closest to me, and you are closer to me than anyone has ever been. So please don't go.
This isn't the first time you've asked me to stay, is it, Mac? We can't keep doing this.
I agree, and I'm sorry about the way I behaved. I am truly sorry, but we work so well together, Julia. You know we do. And I want us to stay together.
So what do you suggest we do about it?
Well, it has to be the most complicated wedding in history. The Worst Week of My Life. Comedy tonight at 9:30 here on BBC One. Next this afternoon, Dr. Sloan has his clues, but what about the killer? Diagnosis Murder coming up.